EA Sports. And all eyes are on Jared Goff. After his last game, he's now across 3,000 yards for the season. It's the Broncos and the Bengals, and it's coming up next on Madden NFL 25.
Now from the banks of the Ohio River, we welcome you to Paycor Stadium in downtown Cincinnati, Ohio. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico with Greg Olson, partner. A couple of teams that feel like they have all the pieces. Just came up short last year. They were so excited to get 2024 going and try to make another run to get into the postseason.
Yeah, both these teams absolutely fall into that category. And just last year, going into the season, Mike, not only did they have playoff expectations, but in a lot of ways, they had Super Bowl aspirations. They believe that if the things fall their way, they catch a break, they continue to stay healthy, the roster they have put together is a playoff roster, if not a Super Bowl roster.
The final 2 weeks of the regular season are upon us, and off we go on EA Sports. This taken in at the 8-yard line, and they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Here comes the Denver offense set to take over for the first time. Number 1 overall pick in 2016 leads him out, Greg. It's quarterback Jared Goff.
One thing about this guy that's pretty clear, Mike, is there's not a whole lot that rattles him. He does a good job staying even-keeled. You don't know if he just threw a pick or if he just led his team to a touchdown drive, and that was kind of the case last week. He didn't let it snowball into a bunch of back-breaking mistakes. He just shook it off and kept playing. Now, can he keep that mentality as the rest of the year unfolds? And if he does, he's going to give his team a chance every single week.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Goff to throw. Now a screen set up for Achane. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. Now a give to Achane, heading right. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. 2nd down and 8. Once again, it's Achane. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground with Achane. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Let's give some love to the big guys up front here, Mike. The offensive line is looking good here early to start the game. A couple nice big explosive runs. Expect them to continue to lean on the big guys up front as the rest of this game unfolds.
And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. On the ground is Achane. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming. They'll try and run it here. It's Achane. And the Broncos are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. It's a nice run there. It gets them down to the 6. Here's Achane. He's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8-yard line. From a little further back, here's 2nd and goal. One more time, it's Achane. Looking for a seam, but will not find one. He'll take this down to the 4-yard line. 3rd and goal. They'll try and run it. It's 4. And he's so close to breaking the play, but the official's going to come in and mark him short. So now it's 4th down. They'll go for it. Here's Goff. And this will pay off. It is caught. Taysom Hill. Touchdown, Denver. That touchdown gives him 18 on the season. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Broncos will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. The Cincinnati offense set to take over for the first time. They're led by their man at quarterback out of the University of Florida. It's Anthony Richardson.
One of the best parts of the week, Mike, is when we have an opportunity to sit down and visit with these guys during the production meetings. And the thing that we both came away with was, while he was happy with the overall performance of his team a week ago, you could tell that lone interception left a bit of a bad taste in his mouth. He called that errant pass unacceptable. He doesn't plan on having too many of those in this one, and look for him to be a little bit more careful with the ball as he tries to get his team to another victory here today.
This one downfield, complete to Cooks. And he's into the end zone. Brandon Cooks, touchdown Bengals. A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Joshua Carty comes out now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bengals come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. He fields it at the 8. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing here is Goff. Open man, it's Jamison Williams. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. On 2nd down, Achane. Achane, a 1st down, and then some.
And you talk about a guy who's been running with a purpose here in the first half, Mike. I mean, not only hitting the holes and accelerating through them, but as the numbers telling you, he might be on his way to a big, big ball game.
Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. Catch is made. That is Williams. And he'll be taken down, and that's going to do it. That's the last play of the first quarter. Here's a 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's Goff. To the left side, in the hands of Hill. And it'll be a short pickup that's not enough for the 1st down. 3rd and a yard. A run up the middle with Achane. A good run there to the 34-yard line. That is a 1st down. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. That's caught by Hill. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They'll run this one straight ahead with Achane. And he will have the 1st down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains. On the handoff, this is Achane. And he'll be taken down.
And his great first half on the ground continues, and this is one of those guys that when he gets in the groove, it seems like it's an 8-yard run, a 10-yard run, and all of a sudden a 15-yard chunk play, one after another.
Here's a run. And they're going to get him down this time. Not as easy as the last carry. This time they drop him behind the line of scrimmage. Second down. Goff to throw. And he somehow manages to get back to the line of scrimmage before he's hustled out of bounds.
Little indecision by the quarterback there, Mike. Do I buy time and throw it downfield, or do I tuck it and become a runner? That's what he's thinking. I think he made the final call a little bit too late, and all he could do is get back to the original line of scrimmage. When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on fourth down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this fourth down.
And he's not going to get away. They get him down right after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on downs.
You know, Mike, I can tell you from experience, when you put together a drive of that length, the amount of plays that had to be put in to move the ball that far, and then...
And now whistles as the challenge flag is out. And this last play will be reviewed.
The previous play is under review.
What they're looking at here is the spot of the football. Always tricky to get this exactly right, but it only takes a few inches to make a big impact. So slow this down, find a landmark on the field, and determine where the spot should be. So the challenge is unsuccessful, and he's going to have to be careful here because he has just one challenge for the remainder of the game. Oh, he is going to be swarmed under, met in the end zone. It's a safety. And that's the first thought in your mind, running a play from the 1. If you're the defense, trap him back behind the line, get a safety, and that's exactly what they do with the good stop there.
This is one of those situations, Mike, where the defense really understands what's coming. They know the offensive point of view is to just try to give themselves a little breathing room, move it away from the goal line, and in this case, they're able to capitalize, make the tackle for loss, and it leads to the safety.
He'll return it from the 11. The Broncos offense and running back Devon Achane set to go to work once more. And he's been a huge factor in the passing game all season long. In fact, he leads all NFL running backs in receiving yards. On first down, it's Goff. Rush comes, they're setting up the screen. And a big strike for good yardage there, all the way up to midfield.
Just seems nowadays, Mike, there's so many running backs in the NFL that you can classify as being dual threats. Of course, we see them every week make their impact on the ground. But here in the first half, it's his ability in the passing game and do bulk of his damage as a receiving threat.
Goff to throw on first down. They'll look to set up the screen here. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. Second and a yard. Throwing, Goff. They'll try to set up the screen here. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Broncos first down.
Now Goff. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Broncos.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10.
Value three, down.
Now, Goff. Now he throws back over the middle. It is complete.
Really nice job here by the defense staying disciplined as the quarterback gets flushed from the pocket. I mean, how often do we see those guys kind of creep in and allow the ball thrown over their head? They took away everything downfield, and all the quarterback could do was dump this one off short to his back, and there wasn't much there.
Now a timeout, Denver. That's their second, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1. Trying to keep a drive alive, going to have to convert on 3rd and 9. And that is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front. And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
Final 9 seconds of this half, and the kick is away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Here we go.
They'll send the tight end in motion right. Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. That's complete. It's Tank Dell. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Ready. Go.
On 1st down, it's Richardson. A ball deep for the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll get started over at the Superdome in New Orleans. And it's the Raiders who have the lead in that one. The rookie Jaden Daniels taking number 2 overall with 2 touchdown passes. From there, we head to the Big Apple, more specifically to MetLife Stadium in Jersey to check on the Giants. And you can see there it's the visiting Colts who have the lead in that one. The Kirk Cousins acquisition working out handsomely. 3 touchdown passes for the man wearing number 18. Lastly, let's get to Pittsburgh to check on the Steelers at home in Acrisure Stadium. And they were winners in that game over the visiting Kansas City Chiefs. Josh Allen, excellent in the W, as his guys get victory number 12 on the year. These 2 teams ready for the second half, and so are we. So let's get you back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olson. Both these teams running through their final adjustments. It's time for the second half. And for the call, let's get it back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. I think we're going to play a big role in who wins this one. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. The Bengals offense and receiver Tank Dell ready to go once more. And he's been the man that makes this offense go. Currently number 2 in the NFL in terms of receptions for a wideout. Quickly, he gets it out to his right. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing. He'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Out of a shotgun, Richardson. This is caught downfield. It's Dell. And he's going to take this one all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. So Richardson and the offense ready to go for 2. Back to throw. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. Cavante Turpin on the return. He'll get this up past the 20 and that's where they'll set up shop. The Broncos offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And with the season winding down, he continues to put up the big numbers. Let's take a look at some of the leading candidates to take home the award for Offensive Player of the Year. A hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. Trying to set up that screen, but the rush got there too quickly.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
And he's got it to the 35-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Now, H.A. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Cole Bishop up to make the play. Here's 2nd and 6. Goff. Looking underneath for H.A. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. Here's Goff. Oh, they are on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. And it's recovered by one of his teammates.
Sometimes these games in the NFL, Mike, they get decided by simply how the ball bounces. I mean, how often do we see a quarterback in the pocket get strip sacked, and that ball ends up going the other direction? Fortunately for them, they can regroup, get back in the huddle, and live another day. Ball falls into the hands of his own guy, and they'll see if they can dodge this bullet.
Now a 3rd and 2. Goff to throw. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete. It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. They'll go for it. Here's Goff. And he will have the first down. Needing to make something happen, trailing here in the 3rd quarter. They convert on 4th down. To throw is Goff. Right back to Hill. He's got it again. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. On 2nd down, Goff. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10.
14. 5. Tiger.
Throwing here is Goff. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Christian Watson. Touchdown, Broncos. The teamwork was just ideal there. Greg, we don't see practice all week, but we see it pay off in the game.
And when you have a wide receiver, Mike, that can operate near the sideline.
And before the try, remember, it is a touchdown. All scoring plays
Previous play
are
is under
reviewed,
review.
so replay will confirm this one before we do anything else. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board.
Makes the score Broncos 19, Bengals 15.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. First and 10. From the gun, Richardson. This one intercepted. And he won't be able to take it all the way in, but that is a great return, and they are set up 1st and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception, but boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
So now, after the interception, a sudden change situation. 1st and goal. They'll run here. It's Ford. He slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6. Now, here's 2nd and goal. They'll send a tight end in motion. Again, it'll be Ford. And the defense stiffening here. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's all. 3rd and goal coming up. To throw is Goff. Now a screen set up for Achane. Trying to reach for the goal line, but he's going to come up just short. Wow, that's going to set up 4th down.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him.
And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Jared Goff. Touchdown, Denver. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball 1st and goal. And Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball, not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. The Bengals offense ready to go now to begin this 4th quarter. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. And after the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. On the bootleg, it's Richardson. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll go play action. It's Richardson. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. They're going to motion the tight end over here. That's into the hands of Dell on the right side. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. They send the tight end in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. He's got it at the 3. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. A 2nd down throw for Richardson. It is brought in the end zone. Brandon Cooks. Touchdown, Cincinnati. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Here's Richardson. That's caught. So they get the 2-point conversion, and all of a sudden that 11-point deficit down to just a field goal here in the fourth. On the return, here's Turpin. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. The Broncos offense back onto the field as you take a look at the playoff race in the AFC. And things are getting a little tight with 2 weeks left in the regular season. Already, we can look ahead in both conferences to some critical divisional matchups ahead in Week 18. Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. Working free downfield. It is Williams. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. On the carry, here's H.A. to the 5-yard line. 2nd and goal. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Another one from the 5, 2nd down and goal. They'll go with him again. And some space opening up as he works it down to the 2. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. They'll run with Achane. And he is not going to get in to make the tackle at the line of scrimmage. That's going to bring up 4th and goal. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. The offense staying put. 4th and goal from the 2. They'll drop to throw. To the goal line and in. Taysom Hill. Touchdown Broncos. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Throwing, Goff. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming, and the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Richardson to throw it here on 1st down. Catch is made there on the left side by Cooks. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a 1st down. Just didn't quite get enough into that ball. You see sometimes the pressure, the rush, force a quarterback to throw the ball off his back foot, and I think there was a little bit of that here at play. You have to be willing to step up, even in the face of pressure, and get enough behind that ball to put that one a little bit more on the money.
They come to the line needing 6 yards for a 1st down. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Got to give a lot of credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was plenty of time for the quarterback to work through his progression. I thought the protection was actually pretty solid. But at the end of it, there was just nowhere to go, and he had no choice but to just throw that ball away.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to have the Bengals 1st down. They'll have it by a lot. It turns out to be a big gainer on 4th down.
Let's go now.
Out of shotgun, Richardson. That is brought in at the 10. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet. Richardson gonna look to throw. And he will get into the end zone. The two-point conversion is successful. And game on. Lead is down to 3 here in the fourth quarter. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
That was their last shot. They've got no timeouts left. Now the offense can just simply come take the field. Best play in football, Mike. Victory formation, take a couple knees, get on with the win.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So it is a win for the visiting Broncos. And that's now 4 victories in a row as they continue to play as well as anyone in the NFL. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.